The rooftops caught the last bright line.
Above the evening streets, the daylight lingers on every roof. Above the evening streets, the skyline hums without a rush. Above the evening streets,
the summer sky feels close enough to touch. Someone leaned against the rail, watching trains thread through town. Tiny gardens on the rooftops held the breeze without a sound. A sparkling drink lost its bubbles while the sunlight turned to gold. Every rooftop looked connected, like one story being told.
Down below, the city moved. Up here, it simply breathed. Above the evening streets, windows shimmer one by one. Above the evening streets, nobody chased the setting sun. Above the evening streets, the day let go without regret.
A camera blinked toward the skyline. Clouds drifted past the towers. The first lights found the avenues, one soft glow, another after. The wind carried dinner voices from the patios far below. The rooftops kept the final warmth long after the light grew slow.
Some views can only happen when you stop climbing. Above the evening streets, summer settles roof by roof. Above the evening streets, the night arrives in gentle moves. Above the evening streets, I'll stay here until the sky turns blue again. The last sunlight left the skyline quietly.
Amber light found every chair. Nobody left in a hurry. The evening simply stayed. The umbrellas folded one by one. Soft reflections crossed the glass. A waiter stacked the final chairs, slow enough to hear the breeze. The menu pages turned alone under branches moving high. The street beyond kept flowing like it always knew the way. Empty tables full of light, holding pieces of the sky. Empty tables, nothing gone, just another day moving on. Empty tables, summer air still sitting everywhere. The loudest moment was the wind passing gently between the chairs. Across the road a bicycle rolled its shadow longer than before. Windows borrowed evening colors without closing their eyes. The first lamps touched the sidewalk, tree leaves shimmered over stone. One quiet block became another without asking. to be known. The light faded, the tables remembered. Between gold and blue, the skyline bends, holding both for one ends. Between gold and blue, every street finds a softer kind of beat. Between gold and blue, the evening grows without anyone needing to know. Yeah, signals blink, windows shine, day slips out without a line. A passing tram, a turning wheel, small reflections made of steel. Treetops sway above the square, summer floating through the air. No loud ending, no goodbye, just another changing sky. Changing sky. Yeah. The river mirrored, two different colors, amber fading into blue. A rooftop door closed gently somewhere high above the town. The floor is carried, empty buckets back inside. One by one, the first stars met the skyline. Long before the streets looked up.
The sky never chose one color, it carried both for a while.
Between gold and blue, between gold and blue, between gold and blue. Yeah, the sky. Between gold and blue,
The rooftops glowed, then slowly let it go.
between gold and blue,
The city smiled in quiet shades for just a while.
between gold and blue,
Summer leaned into the night.
without a sign. Yeah. Hadn't left yet. You could still feel it. Stone steps held the afternoon heat, even as the shadows grew. A quiet tram past the crossing, its reflection sliding blue. Leaves rested after the breeze, only moving now and then the river carried longer colors toward the far side of the bridge. Not sunshine, not night, just the last warmth in between. A rooftop window stayed half open, curtains drifting with the air. Someone whistled, walking home, fading softly down the block. The first apartment lights appeared without changing the peaceful mood. The city breathed a little slower, holding on to summer's touch. Still warm under the sky, still warm as daylight sighs. Still warm, street by street, the evening settled at our feet. Still warm, one last glow before the blue began to show. The warmth remained, the light moved on. Golden breeze through maple leaves, sunlight dancing on the path. The skateboard rolled beyond the trees, then disappeared without a sound. The branches painted moving patterns across the park in shifting lines. Even the birds changed direction, following air instead of time. Summer wind, summer wind, summer wind, summer wind knows the way. Long before the night arrives, breeze, 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 breeze. A dog pulled gently toward the grass. Its owner laughed and let it lead. Bicycles crossed the little bridge, one after another, easy and free. The tallest trees caught golden light, while lower leaves turned deep green. Everything moved without trying, like the evening had always been. Nothing hurried, nothing stayed. Everything its own way. Breeze, 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 breeze. The breeze carried little pieces of the whole city from street to street without anyone seeing its hands. The trees kept swaying, the light kept changing. Breeze, 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 breeze. Evening has arrived.
Evening has arrived, soft as summer air. Window after window, lighting up somewhere. Evening has arrived, without a grand goodbye. The city simply lifted its eyes into the night. Evening has arrived.
Every street now knows
How to trade the daylight
for a gentler glow. The rooftops cooled above the town, the golden edge is finally gone. a station platform filled with echoes, shoes and stories heading home. The florist sign went quietly dark, the leaves kept dancing all the same. A distant bridge caught silver light where amber used to stay. The record shop locked up slow, music drifting through the glass.
Someone paused to watch the skyline
change without a single word.
Street lamps settled into rhythm,
one by one
along the road.
the breeze carried
Summer forward,
past the trees and through the homes.
evening has arrived.
Blue above the roofs,
Warm lights rising.
from the rooms.
Evening has arrived.
Easy as a song,
Nothing feels finished.
everything moves on.
Evening has arrived.
Quiet and clear,
The city found
another year. No applause, just another beautiful evening. No applause.
finding its place.
Evening has arrived. Evening has arrived.
Be
One light, then another. The corner changed without a sound. One street lamp found the ground. The tram rolled past, its windows bright, carrying pieces of the fading light. Leaves turn slowly in the breeze, brushing shadows off the trees. The sidewalks kept their summer warmth, even as the sky grew deep. One by one, the evening learned its colors. An old brick wall held amber lines for one last minute before blue arrived. Someone crossed with headphones on, moving softly through the square. A rooftop garden caught the wind, tiny flowers bent together. The skyline traded gold for blue without a single farewell. No spotlight, no spotlight. No spotlight, no spotlight. No spotlight, no spotlight, no big scene. Just small moments in between. Signals blink, branches sway. Every street ends the day. Windows glow, rails reflect. Nothing here needs to shout. The city's heartbeat finds a slower step as the evening comes around. One by one, the lights away. One by one, the colors fade. One by one, the rooftops rest, holding daylight just a little less. One by one, the streets begin another summer evening again. The last gold disappeared. The lights stay. The last gold disappeared.
soft enough to take you there. Evening rhythm finds the streets long before the night can speak.
The crosswalk filled and emptied out. A tram slipped around the bend. Someone waved from upstairs. A curtain answered in the breeze. Trees stretched shadows across the sidewalk. Brick walls carried warmer tones. Every window changed its color without asking to be seen. A record turned behind the glass. Its melody reached the street. Two cyclists laughed at the corner. Rolling home without a plan, the fountain scattered tiny circles across the square. In fading light, the rooftop slowly passed the evening down to every quiet road. Evening rhythm, nothing fast, just enough to make it last. Evening rhythm, breathing slow, following the amber glow. Evening rhythm, every day learns a different way to fade. No signal, no countdown, just another evening finding its place. The city never stopped, it only changed tempo. Evening breeze walk. Evening breeze walk. Yeah. City's turning soft and gold. Side by side we move slow. Warm wind circling our skin. Quiet streets we drift within.
No rush now, no need to speak. Just step beside my step. The air is light, the world is near, and everything feels clear. Evening breeze walk.
We keep it easy, we keep it close.
Evening breeze walk.
Through the city as the daylight goes.
Your hand in mine,
My heart in time.
we let the rhythm take us home. Evening breeze walk.
We never really
Walking
alone.
Evening, evening, evening.
Window lights and passing trees. A little laugh for summer ease. Your voice is low, the night is near.
And I feel the whole world here. No rush now, no need to speak. Just your step beside my step.
The air is light, the world is near.
And everything feels clear. Evening breeze walk.
We keep it easy.
We keep it close. Evening breeze walk.
Through the city as the daylight goes.
Your hand in mine,
My heart in time.
we let the rhythm take us home. Evening breeze walk.
We're never really
Walking
alone.
evening, evening. Breeze keeps moving, we keep moving. Side by side through the sky turning. Breeze keeps moving, we keep moving. Side by side through the sky turning. Breeze walk. We keep it easy, we keep it close. Evening breeze walk through the city as the daylight go hand in mind.
My heart in time.
We let the rhythm take us home. Evening breeze walk.
We're never really
walking
alone. The sky leaned lower, nobody noticed. Yeah. Street signs glowed a little softer. The river carried pieces of gold. A train curved slowly around the station, its windows bright for just a breath. Someone watered plants on a balcony. Drops of light fell with the water. The wind turned a hanging banner toward the west one final time.
The day didn't end, it simply became evening.
A bookstore closed its wooden door. The sound echoed down the block. A cyclist crossed an empty crossing without stopping for anyone. The first apartment, lights appeared, floor after floor above the street. The rooftops slowly lost their gold as blue arrived without a sound.
Evening finds the city,
one window at a time.
evening finds the rooftops,
Leaving daylight behind.
evening finds the sidewalks,
Still warm from the sun.
evening finds the skyline.
Before the stars become one.
The lights stayed on. The sky kept changing. Before sunset cafe, hot air outside, iced latte inside. You look at me, I look away. The sun gets low, the room stays bright. One more sip, one more night. Before sunset cafe, summer stays. Before sunset cafe, warm light haze, cold drink, slow day, stay, stay, stay. Before sunset cafe, don't fade away. Don't fade away. Just you, just me. Before sunset, cafe. Summer stays before sunset, cafe. Warm light haze, cold drink, slow day. Stay, stay, stay. Before sunset, cafe. Don't fade away. Fade away.
The park always knows before the city does.
Tall trees whispered overhead, branches moving without a sound. A runner slowed beside the pond, breathing easier than before. The walking path turned softer under fading summer light. Birds traded places in the branches, finding homes for the night.
The air grew cooler, one quiet breath at a time. A bicycle crossed the wooden bridge, its wheels humming with the breeze. Children's voices faded slowly beyond the open
Grassy field,
A fountain carried tiny echoes toward the trees and back again. Every bench held warm sunlight, just a little
longer still. Evening in the park,
moved so slow.
leaves and shadows start to flow. Evening in the park,
Soft and wide,
holding summer side by side. Evening in the park,
one more breeze
passing gently
through the trees. No traffic lights, no crowded lanes, only footsteps after rain. Branches sway, water shines, nothing here is chasing time. The sky grows deep, the grass stays warm. Day lets go without a storm. The city waits beyond the green while peace settles
in between.
the breeze.
Stay, the trees answer.
The glass was cold when I sat down. Now tiny rivers trace around. A lemon slice floats lazily like it forgot. The afternoon, two empty chairs across from mine, still catching golden light. Nobody came, nobody had to. The quiet filled the room. Funny how the ice remembers time better than I do. Before the ice was gone, the daylight stayed long enough to change its shade. Before the ice was gone, the city slowed without a word, without a show. Before the ice was gone, the evening found its way to my table. Someone folded a newspaper, a bicycle rolled past the window, a server stacked the final plate. Soft conversations changed their pace. One small drop slipped down the glass, like another minute sliding past. Nothing happened, that's the story. Before the ice was gone. The sky grew gold, holding summer just a little. For the ice was gone. I looked around and somehow everything felt home. For the ice was gone. I never noticed time leaving so beautifully. Only one cue, still holding on. The sun climbed down without a sound. Brick by brick, the rooftop shine. A line of gold becomes a skyline. Chimneys soften in the light. Windows borrow pieces of fire. The birds cut through the amber air, leaving quiet everywhere. No one called for evening, it simply arrived. Where the rooftops glow, the whole town slows. Golden lines across the stone. Where the rooftops glow, daylight bends, holding on just a little again. Where the rooftops glow, the sky lets go without saying a word. Laundry dances high above. Curtains catch the fading sun. Tiny balcony turn to gold. Stories waiting to be told. One first lens finds the street. Long shadows never hurry. The rooftops keep the final light a little longer than the night. Nothing shines quite like this, the hour between goodbye and bliss. Where the rooftops glow, summer stays in the last warmest rays. Where the rooftops glow, even time seems content to fall behind. Where the rooftops glow, the city breathes. One slow evening into the breeze. The gold fades firm, the warmth remains.
A cold cup sweats in your hand. Heat still clings to the sidewalk. Your sleeve brushes mine once, like a spark in the humid air. The bridge throws a long shadow across the shimmering water. You look ahead, not at me, but I follow anyway. Riverside Drift, no need to hurry. The afternoon burns and softens slowly. Riverside Drift, lights coming on. We're still here when the heat is gone. Ice in the cup, shoes on the stones. Two quiet hearts in a city of noise. Riverside Drift, stay close till the sky turns gold and goes. reflection slips beside mine in the glass of a corner shop. The bridge throws a long shadow across the shimmering water. You look ahead, not at me, but I follow anyway. Riverside Drift, no need to hurry. The afternoon burns and softens slowly. Riverside Drift, lights coming on. We're still here when the heat is gone. Ice in the cup, shoes on the stones. Two quiet hearts in a city of noise. Riverside Drift, stay close till the sky turns gold and goes. No big words, no final line, just the sound of water moving. If this moment slips away, we'll meet it somewhere else. Riverside Drift, no need to hurry. The afternoon burns and softens slowly. Riverside Drift, lights coming on. We're still here when the heat is gone. Ice in the cup, shoes on the stones. Two quiet hearts in a city of noise. Riverside Drift, stay close till the sky turns gold and goes.
Catch my eyes. The afternoon turns the sky.
Slow motion day, summer glow.
The cafe door falls closed behind. A warmer light takes its time. Longer shadows cross the street. A softer rhythm meets my feet. Patio tables fill once more. Laughter drifts from every door.
Amber colors on the glass, people smiling as they pass. Street lights waiting, not quite yet. The daylight hasn't left. Dinner voices carry far. Golden rooftops, morning stars. Slow motion day,
turning gold, the city story slowly told.
Slow motion day,
easy light,
everything feels just slow motion day.
Stay a while,
one more sunset, one more mile.
No rush home. No rush home. No rush home. No rush home.
No rush home, no reason why. The evening grows across the sky. Every corner warms again, like meeting an old friend. Slow motion day,
golden air,
summer evening everywhere. Slow motion day,
street by street,
the city's heartbeat feels complete. Slow motion day,
rolling on
into the start of evening. The sun hangs low,
the breeze stays warm.
slow motion day becomes the dawn of night.
The bench that kept the sun didn't let it go. Held the golden hour just a little more.
The bench that kept the sun
Waited there for me like it always knew.
I need to breathe.
An old man folded yesterday's news. A little dog watched the birds, two cyclists laugh past without slowing down. Leaves whispered overhead without a sound.
No one owned the evening, everybody shared it.
The bench that
Kept the sun,
one more ray,
one more quiet end of day.
the bench that
Kept the sun,
amber glow.
holding daylight, nice and slow.
Someone finished the last bite, a melting gelato in the light. A paper kite fell from the breeze. A child ran between the trees. The first lamp
Began to shine
while the sky
forgot the time.
nobody hurried.
Nobody stayed
The park kept breathing.
anyway. The bench that kept the sun still feels warm even after light is gone. The bench that kept the sun
Summer knows some goodbyes.
can happen slow. The bench that kept the sun waits again for another
Golden evening.
The shadows grew.
The warmth remained. Yeah. The florist rolled a bucket outside. Fresh petals caught the light across the square. A fountain spoke in little circles without a break. Someone checked the bus arrival and slipped the phone back in a pocket. Nobody sighed, nobody raced. The evening had its own pace. The city forgot to hurry today. Golden walls lined the way. The city forgot to hurry at all. Even the echoes seemed to fall. The city forgot to rush the night, holding the sunset a little tight. A peach tart waited behind clear glass. The bakery door stayed open. Brick buildings glowed from roof to street, like every corner stored some heat. The first lamp blinked and stayed awake while daylight took its time away. Some hours don't ask to be remembered. They simply become your favorite. The city forgot to hurry home every It happens every evening. A train slipped past the Western Bridge, its windows burning for a second. Laundry moved across a rooftop like little flags in summer air. A cyclist coasted down the hill, never touching the brakes. The skyline changed without permission, brick by brick by brick. Gold, 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 amber, amber. Nobody noticed the exact moment. Someone unlocked a second floor window. Music drifted into the street. The record shop turned the sign from open to tomorrow. A tram bell echoed down the avenue, mixing softly with evening wind. The first stars didn't arrive, they simply appeared. When the city turned amber, glass became fire. Every rooftop held the sky. When the city turned amber, the streets grew quiet without slowing down. When the city turned amber, they stepped aside in evening, walked in smiling. With a different light, different light, different light, different light, light, different light, same old road, different colors, same back home. Signals blink, windows breathe, everything moves a little deep. No grand ending, no parade, just another page the daylight made. The last gold faded, amber stayed. Amber stayed. Go.
Neon on the street wakes up, glass reflects in the coffee cup. Record bins in the evening hum, slow steps while the night still comes. I can feel the lights leaning, soft bass moves underneath my skin. Neon open sign shining the air. Take my time, I'm already there. Neon open sign calling me inside. Warm little world on the other side. Rose glow in the dusty room, scratch marks fade in the winter moon. A little bounce in the way we move, easy talk in the after groove. I can feel the lights leaning, soft bass moves underneath my skin. Neon open sign shining in the air. Take my time, I'm already there. Neon open sign calling me inside. Warm little world on the other side. Turn slow, stay bright, hold that glow through the night. Near shot, far sky.
rooftops slowly lost their fire. Blue arrived without a sound. The train slipped past the outer bridge, its windows dimmed one after one. The river carried broken colors, stretching farther with the tide. The tallest buildings caught the last glow, then quietly let it slide. Let it slide. Someone locked the bicycle chain outside an old brick apartment. A second floor light found the sidewalk before the moon found the sky. The breeze gathered little voices from open windows down the block. Even silence changed its color as the daylight stepped aside. Nobody noticed the moment gold became blue. Blue after gold, soft and slow. Every rooftop letting go. Blue after gold, street by street. The city found a quieter beat. Blue after gold, nothing ends. It only changes once again. A record played behind the glass. His final notes crossed the air. The first stars waited overhead, patient as the evening breeze. Traffic lights reflected softly on the empty tramway rails. One more color joined the skyline without asking for attention. Blue after gold, window shine, holding pieces of both time. Blue after gold, summer fades into another easy page. Blue after gold, city smiles without a word for just a while. The chairs knew the sun was leaving. Yeah. Metal frames held strips of gold across the patio, neat and slow. Someone folded yesterday's map, slipped it gently into a bag. A bicycle coasted past the corner without breaking the quiet air. Every shadow changed its shape with every minute passing there. Nothing stopped, the light just moved. Chairs full of evening light, empty for a moment, full the next. Chairs full of evening light, golden lines across the deck. Chairs full of evening light, every table caught the sky without looking up. A window open on the second floor, curtains floated into view. Someone waved across the street, the answer came without a word. The florist locked the wooden door, leaves followed down the walk. The first lamp touched the pavement just before the daylight dropped. Yeah, no headline moment, no grand parade, just little scenes the evening made. A turning wheel, a passing train, a skyline slowly changing frame. Nothing asking to be saved, still somehow you know this day. Chairs full of evening light, holding warmth a little while. Chairs full of evening light, the city's rhythm soften now. Chairs full of evening light, one last glow across the square before the night finds every chair. The shadows stay, the sunlight wave goodbye. That's down. That's down. A tram rolled under fading skies, steel wheels singing through the rails. Fresh flowers brushed against the coat as someone crossed without a word. The wind flipped open yesterday's poster, pinned halfway on a brick red wall. Leaves circled once around the square, then drifted somewhere out of sight. Every corner changed its color without asking anyone to notice. Before the streetlights took over, the rooftops still carried gold. Windows traded sunlight for reflections. The whole city shifted, one block at a time. Nobody hurried, nobody fell behind. A record shop left its front door open. Muted trumpet floated outside. Someone balanced on a skateboard, rolling softly past the station. The florists gathered empty buckets while the trees caught evening air. A bicycle disappeared down a narrow lane just as the first lamp learned to glow. The sky never closed, it simply changed pages. Before the streetlights took over, every shadow stretched its name. The buildings breathed in amber silence. The sidewalks gathered another story. Daylight slipped away without a sound, leaving the evening to finish the song. Then the second street light turned on. Rooftops catch the last light just before the blue arrives. Every edge turns amber, holding on to daylight. Rooftops catch the last light, high above the evening streets. The whole city glows without making a sound. Rail line shimmer far below. Windows flicker row by row. A rooftop garden moves with breeze. Shadows climb the water tank. Smoke fades then above old brick. One last color starts to drift. No big ending, no big scene. Just another day changing screens. A pigeon landed on the highest rail looking west. Without a hurry, laundry lifted once again, then settled. Soft and still, summer water, tiny plants along the rooftop wall. The skyline slowly lost its gold to deeper shades of evening. The sun never rushed away, it simply stepped behind the buildings. Rooftops catch the last light, long enough to slow the sky. Rooftops catch the last light, leaving amber on the lines. Rooftops catch the last light, then the city starts to glow from down below. One window, then another, then another. one window. First lights across the town, one by one they gather now. First lights, soft and low, telling every street it's time to slow. First lights, find the night without chasing away the sky. The bookstore sign went quietly dark, a tram crossed the evening bridge. Someone carried fresh flowers home, their shadows stretching. Past the square, a rooftop fan turned lazily above an open apartment door. The breeze wandered through the block like it had been there before. Nobody counted how many lights had already come on. Nobody counted how many lights had already come on. Nobody counted how many lights had already come on. Nobody counted how many lights. A record spun behind the glass, its rhythm reached the empty lane. The fountain scattered silver circles across the stone. In fading blue, far away, an elevator rose, one bright window to another. The skyline slowly learned new colors without forgetting the gold before. First lights fill the streets, not all at once but patiently. First lights wake the town as summer settles all around. First lights stay a while, keeping company with the sky. The city blink, 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 blink. One window, the evening answer. One window, the city blink, 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 blink. One window, the evening answer. Bus side at the red light. A traveler stopped at the crossing, lifting the camera toward the glass. Every window caught the sunset like the buildings learned to shine. A peach soda sweated slowly outside a little corner cafe. Someone loosened their jacket collar, leaving work behind the day. The signal changed, nobody rushed. Shoes echoed across the stone. One paper bag swung in rhythm with an easy evening stroll. The storefront signs hadn't lit yet, still the street was bright enough. Golden on every corner, nothing trying to impress. Golden on every corner, just the evening doing its best. Golden on every corner, take your time, the city's changing, right on time. Wait, 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 wait. One deep breath, one slow look. Some moments never need a photograph. Golden on every corner, warm reflections lead the way. Golden on every corner, holding on to the end of day. Golden on every corner, summer lingers in the light before the streets belong tonight. First lamps wait, the gold stays a little longer. left yet. You can still feel it. Stone steps held the afternoon heat, even as the shadows grew. A quiet tram passed the crossing, its reflection sliding blue. Leaves rested after the breeze, only moving now and then. The river carried longer colors toward the far side of the bridge. Not sunshine, not night, just the last warmth in between. A rooftop window stayed half open, curtains drifting with the air. Someone whistled walking home, fading softly down the block. The first apartment lights appeared without changing the peaceful mood. The city breathed a little slower, holding on to summer's touch. Still warm under the sky, still warm as daylight sighed. Still warm street by street, the evening settled at our feet. Still warm, one last glow before the blue began to show. The warmth remained, the light moved on. Oh.
Late light on the pavement, we move like we got nowhere to be. Smoke in the air, slow motion. Your shadow keeps pulling me. Quiet words, heavy eyes, you don't have to say a thing. Something in the way you rise makes the whole night begin. Smoking sun, you and I, burning soft in the summer sky. Smoking sun, don't ask why, we just fade then come alive. Smoking sun, close enough, golden heat and a little rough. Smoking sun, stay with me till the city falls asleep. Street lights bloom in the distance, your voice cuts through the haze. Every step feels suspended, like we're caught in a glowing phase. Quiet words, heavy eyes, you don't have to say a thing. Something in the way you rise makes the whole night begin. Smoking sun, you and I, burning soft in the summer sky. Smoking sun, don't ask why, we just fade then come alive. Smoking sun, close enough, golden heat and a little rough. Smoking sun, stay with me till the city falls asleep. If we disappear tonight, let the shadows blur our names. Still I'll find you in the light, in the smoke, in the flame. Smoking sun, you and I, burning soft in the summer sky. Smoking sun, don't ask why, we just fade then come alive. Smoking sun, close enough, golden heat and a little rough. Smoking sun, stay with me till the city falls asleep. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
The first evening always feels different. don't notice it all at once. You just realize the air has changed.
The park grew quieter without becoming still. A basketball echoed beyond the trees. Someone rolled their bike beside them instead of riding home too fast. Open windows shared little songs across the block into the breeze. The sidewalks kept their daytime warmth as the sky turned softer blue. Summer comes easy, street by street, window by window, beat by beat. Summer comes easy, light by light, holding the edge of coming night. Summer comes easy, slow and free, like the wind finding every tree. Nothing announced the beginning. Everyone simply stepped into it. The tram arrived with quiet rhythm. Doors opened and closed again. A rooftop chair faced the sunset, waiting only for the breeze. The first lamp met the pavement without stealing the fading glow. The city carried both the day and the evening for a while. Summer had begun. Nobody needed to say it.
Two glasses meet, a quiet chime. Outside the florist, bucket shine. Fresh cut stems catch evening light. Someone chooses only 3. Wrap them slowly, leaf by leaf across the street. A traveler stops, holding a camera a little too long. The windows change without a sound. Gold finds every building now. Nobody says it's beautiful. Nobody has to. When the windows turn gold, everything slows. Even the traffic seems to know. When the windows turn gold, stay a little more. Summer keeps an open door. When the windows turn gold, the city's glow feels like somewhere I've always known. A lemon tart behind the glass waits for whoever walks in last. Someone laughs out on the patio. A chair slides back, soft and low. One street lamp finds the dusk before the stars remember us. Nothing stopped, nothing changed, only the light learned my name. When the windows turn gold, when the windows turn gold, when the windows turn gold. One more mile, one more evening worth the while. When the windows turn gold, side by side, summer stays a little longer tonight. The first light glows, the sky lets go, and the city starts to glow.